Have you noticed, like, pretty much everything online is starting to look like a Studio Ghibli movie?
Yeah, it's everywhere.
And that's actually what we're going to be diving into today.
That's right.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
So, we've got this really interesting article. It's by Jim Clyde Monge over at Generative AI
Right.
from March of this year.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all about how this new version of ChatGPT,
Okay.
GPT-4,
GPT-4, oh, yeah.
is letting people turn their photos, like any photos,
Right.
into that anime style, like those classic movies.
It's really cool, yeah. It
Those
is.
movies are so beloved.
And the results that people are sharing are, like, genuinely captivating.
Totally.
It's really something. So what we want to do today is we're going to look at how it works, of course.
Sure.
But also, like, what makes it so appealing? Like,
Cool.
why is this blowing up right now?
Why this specific thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
So GPT-4, that's the heart of it, right?
Right. Yeah.
What's so special about this one when we're talking images?
Well, the big thing is that OpenAI has finally built in image generation directly into ChatGPT.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have to use, like, a separate thing.
Gotcha.
And the quality, from what this article says,
Yeah.
is right up there with, Midjourney and all those other big names.
Wow.
But it's not just about creating images.
Okay.
You can edit existing pictures really precisely just by using normal language.
Oh, wow.
And it handles text in the pictures way better, too.
Interesting.
Much more accurate.
Okay, so that makes sense. But, it's this whole, this Studio Ghibli restyling thing that's really gone viral, right?
Totally. It's what everyone's talking about.
So for our listeners out there, how do they actually do this?
It's surprisingly easy.
Okay, good.
First, you go to chat.openai.com or make sure your ChatGPT app is up to date. And then you just got to select GPT-4o as the model,
Okay.
upload whatever photo you want to transform.
Mm-hmm.
And then the prompt, this is important, is restyle the photo into Studio Ghibli art.
Okay.
Super simple, hit enter, and boom, you've got your Ghiblified picture.
And that's it.
Pretty much.
That's amazing.
It is pretty cool.
Okay, so here's where I think it gets really interesting.
Okay.
The article's saying you can use any image,
Yeah.
anything, like even photos with people's faces.
Yeah.
And it still makes these, like, really cute and artistic Ghibli-style pictures.
Mm-hmm.
How does it do that?
Well, the AI has been trained on, like, a massive data set of Ghibli artwork,
Okay.
So it can recognize the style and apply it.
That's so cool.
It is pretty wild.
And the article, it gives some great examples.
Yeah.
Like, there are these internet memes
Mm-hmm.
that people have turned into Ghibli art.
Right.
Just pretty funny.
Yeah.
But it goes beyond that. They talk about this ex-user, Grant Slatton.
Mm-hmm.
He's been doing family photos.
Oh, wow.
So you can imagine your everyday pictures, just suddenly they have this, like, beautiful, almost nostalgic animated look.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
And then there's this other ex-user, Kunal Bagaria.
Okay.
He took clips from the movie Interstellar
Wow.
and he turned them into Ghibli animation.
That's awesome.
No.
I got to see that.
It's amazing.
So it's not just photos, it can do video too.
Well, I think he's probably using, like, stills from the movie
No. Okay, that makes
and
sense.
then running them through GPT-4o.
Right.
But still, it shows you just how versatile this thing is.
Yeah, totally.
So it really does seem like this this incredibly fun way to get creative.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
To take these familiar pictures from our lives,
Right.
and see them in this totally new, this enchanting way.
I love that. Yeah.
Why do you think this specific style, this Ghibli look,
Mm-hmm.
why is it resonating so strongly right now?
Well, I think, Studio Ghibli has a very distinct visual language. It's got that warmth, those detailed backgrounds,
Yeah.
and there's often this, like, sense of wonder,
Absolutely.
And I think by applying that to our own photos, our own lives, it's like we can give them that same feeling.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's like creating little animated stories out of everyday moments.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the big takeaway from this deep dive
Mm-hmm.
is that anyone listening
Right.
can take their pictures
Yeah.
and turn them into this art style that everyone loves.
Right.
And they can do it in just a few clicks.
Yeah.
Thanks to GPT-4o.
Exactly.
It's that easy now.
It really is.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So it's a really powerful creative tool,
Mhm.
and it's incredibly easy to use. And I think that's really opening up these new possibilities for how we express ourselves
Totally.
and how we interact with our pictures, with the visual world, right?
Yeah,
It's pretty profound when you think about it.
it really is.
So here's something to think about, as we wrap things up.
Okay.
With this kind of power, this creative power becoming so available,
Hmm.
how do you think it's going to change how we think about our photos and videos, going forward?
Yeah.
Could we see more people curating their memories, like their whole photo albums,
Right?
through these different artistic filters? Like
Mm.
that's a really interesting thought.
It is. It is.
And then what other art styles, besides Ghibli,
Right.
what else might become just as easy to use,
It's exciting to think about.
It is exciting.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to ponder after this deep dive.
Definitely.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Yeah, thanks.
And we'll catch you next time.
See you then.
Bye.